Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on the 9th Tirumurai, 26th Tirupathikam and the 10th verse. The verse goes this way, Tiruchitrambalam. arulperin agalidaththu என்று அமரர்கள் தலைவனும் மயனும் மாலும் இருவரும் அறிவுடையாரின் மேக்கார் ஏத்துகின்றார் இன்னம் எங்கள் கூத்தை மாருள்படு மழலை மென்மொழியுமையாள் கணவனை வல்வினை ஆட்டியே நான் அருள் பெற அலமரும் நெஞ்சும் ஆவா ஆசையை அளவரு தாரிங்கு Tiruchitrambalam. Today's verse is a lovely verse to talk about. We all know the position called as Indran, Brahman, Vishnu. All these are positions. Because of all their good deeds that they have done, all the good karmas they have accumulated, they are bestowed with those positions. So obviously they are in a little bit higher position than us. Just because we are following Saivism, it doesn't mean that we can criticize anyone. That is something we need to understand. When we go to an office, usually they put up a board, right? Our employees are equally important, so please behave in a courteous manner. Any physical or verbal abuse against our employees will be taken seriously. That board has to be remembered here, because today what we are doing is we are criticizing Lord Shiva's employees just because we are Shivanadiyar. Actually, no, if you look at it, we are not supposed to do that. When we talk about the positions that is given as Indran and Brahman and whatever, those are all because of their good deeds that they have done, and those are the positions that Lord Shiva has given. He has employed them. They are all longing for Lord Shiva's lotus feet. There is a bit of a, when you look at it, they do have the eligibility, so they can pray for it, or they can even have a liking for it. But if you talk about me, I'm not sure whether this particular verse applies for the author or not, but 100% it applies for people like me, like especially me. People like me, I don't have any kind of good deeds, but I have all bad karma that I've accumulated. Just because Lord Shiva has grace, just because of his grace, his compassion, his love towards the entire souls, what he has done is he has given me the eligibility to utter his name, which means I've started longing for his lotus feet. Is it because of my eligibility or my effort or anything that I have earned of it? Nothing. It's nothing that I have earned. I have not put in any effort for this. I have not done anything for it. I have not worked for it. Nothing. But Lord Shiva has bestowed his love on me just because, not because of my eligibility, but because of the compassion that he has on me. That is what verse number 10 is all about. And he says in verse number 10, the last statement says, who is going to define the boundary for someone who has to long for something? If I want something, if I'm longing for something, is there a boundary that we can have? None. If you ask me, I can long for anything in this world. There is no boundary. No one sets a boundary. The moment we talk about longing for Lord Shiva, do I have the eligibility? No. But yet I'm doing it. Yet I'm longing for it. Why? Because there is no boundary defined. That is what verse number 10 talks about in a very interesting manner. I'll come back again with the finale verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam.